Good morning, I'm Kai, and this is the Pine Meadow News. Today's lunch will be personal pizza, Chick-fil-A sandwich, or spaghetti with beef crumbles. Please stand as we go to Afnon for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence.
Good morning, I'm Afnon. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now let's have a moment of silence. Now to Connor for the weather.
Good morning. I'm Connor, and the weather for today is going to be sunny with a low of 46 degrees and a high of 72 degrees. This weekend will be sunny with the lows in the 40s and the highs in the 60s. And finally, Monday will be partly sunny with a low of 57 degrees and a high of 66 degrees. Now back to Kai with the announcements for the day.
Don't forget, we'll be celebrating Read Across America for Dr. Seuss Week. Monday is Fox in Socks, Wear Crazy Socks. Please stand by for our Friday video.
Chapter 5. Mojo puts it all together. Months of hard work had all built up to this moment. Today, Mojo and Katie would attempt the biggest challenge of all. Mojo, are you ready? Said Katie. Mojo snapped back to reality. He could hardly contain his excitement as he waved goodbye to the crowd and prepared for launch. Katie counted down. 3, 2, 1, blast off! But things didn't go exactly as planned. Well, said Katie, at least we probably grew our brains by trying such a big challenge. Yeah, said Mojo. Maybe this challenge was just too hard. Disappointed, he walked home. That evening, Mojo couldn't stop thinking about the failed launch. What did it even matter if your brain was like a muscle, he thought, if you always ended up failing in the end anyway? Still trying to make sense of it all, he drifted off to sleep. But when the sun came up the next morning, Mojo was beginning to see things differently. He rushed off to school to find Katie. Katie, we've got to adjust this fin design, repair the boosters, and see if Bruce can check our thrust calculations. Sounds great, said Katie. But I thought you said rockets were too hard. No, that's all nonsense, said Mojo. See, I got to thinking last night, trying to figure out why it matters that your brain is like a muscle. First, I thought it meant that if you don't succeed, you should just try harder. But it's not just about trying harder. Then, I thought it meant you could do anything if you work hard enough. But that's not exactly it either. But now, I think the truth is much simpler. It's that working on challenging things is the only way to grow your brain. So if you learn to love challenges, you'll always be growing. getting a little better every day, until one day you can do something incredible. Katie smiled. She thought back to how Mojo had wanted to leave school because he thought he wasn't smart enough. Now, he was unstoppable. But what do you think? Has Mojo changed since Chapter 1? Is it possible for anyone to change like Mojo has? Now that's an interesting question indeed.
Instead of a quote of the day, we have a joke from Miss Jeremiah. So, Connor, do you know why you'll never see an elephant hiding in the tree?
Because they're so heavy and they would probably fall out of the tree.
No, it's because they're so good at it.
That's a good one, Kai. And have a good day and weekend, Pine Meadow Panthers.